What's up, guys? Tanner Kern here from bparlay.com. Hope everyone's doing well. You are watching the Week 3 NFL picks right here on bparlay's YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me. We're here to win money, and that's what we do at bparlay.com. If you want more picks, previews, parlays, first of all, you got to smash the subscribe button. Second of all, visit bparlay.com, sign up for email alerts, subscribe, all that good stuff, guys. We're giving you the goods every single day for free on bparlay.com. Take our picks, use them if you want, don't use them, stay for the entertainment. I don't care. A lot of you just say here because I say freaking all the time and you think it's funny. That's fine too. We don't care. bparlay.com, best picks on the internet. Yes, that's a bold statement. I don't care. Best picks on the internet. This is the bparlay Week 3 NFL picks with Tanner Kern, myself, right here on bparlay's YouTube channel. Let's get into it. I got a quote of the week for you guys. Big time quote right now. You'll always miss 100% of the shots you don't take. From Wayne Gretzky, the greatest hockey player of all time. I don't care if he's not a football player. I'm not trying to get football quotes. I'm trying to get betting quotes here. You'll always miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Let's apply it to hockey. You don't shoot the puck, you don't score. Let's apply it to betting. You don't fill out a bet slip, you're not going to win shit. That's how it works here in betting. That's how it works in sports betting. That's how it works in life. Hey, I like this girl. I don't give her a call. I'm not going to get her number. I'm not going to take her out on a date because if you don't shoot, you can't score. Scared money don't make money. Let's win money today here at bparlay.com. bparlay Week 3 NFL picks. Smash the subscribe button. Panthers minus 7.5 we're starting with over the Houston Texans. If you've watched the Panthers lately, Sam Darnold looks like a freaking god at quarterback. 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Last week, he threw for 305 yards. Along with Christian McCaffrey, he had over 100 yards of combined offense. When we look at this game, Tyrod Taylor is not going to play. Okay, so what's going to happen? Davis Mills is going to play quarterback for them. Davis Mills, who? Rookie out of Stanford. I could give a shit about David Mills. Panthers minus 7.5. Lock it up. They're going to win on the road here. Then we'll go Colts, Titans. The Titans have been reborn. The Titans have reborn. Nobody gave the Titans a shot last week. Nobody gave the Titans a shot. Look what they did. 33-30 win in overtime against Seattle. That's a big-time win. That's freaking huge for them. Carson Wentz and the Indianapolis Colts are already 0-2. The quarterback has an ankle injury. Are we surprised? He was a sitting duck last week. Are we really surprised that Carson Wentz is already hurt? He's going to be a sitting duck in the pocket this week. He's not going to be able to do anything if he even plays in the game. If he even plays, I love the Titans at minus 5.5 at home. They're going to have a good game at home, unlike they did in week 1 when Kyler Murray came to town. Then we'll go Falcons, Giants. This game screams under to me. Under 48.5. I don't know if you like the over. I don't know if you like the under. I don't care. I like the under in this game. Here's why. Falcons are coming off a loss to the Buccaneers. Yes, they did score some points in this game, but the Buccaneers also ran over their asses. Like it was embarrassing. So when we factor that in, the Falcons had a lot of possessions, right? Now the Giants collapsed on Thursday night. That was embarrassing. That was probably the worst loss I've ever seen. I've been alive for 24 years, and that was the worst loss I've ever seen in my life by the New York Giants last week against the Washington football team. So the Giants defense is crumbling. The Falcons are not explosive. You know what? I like the under in this game. I'd rather take the under than the over. I know life's too short to bet the under. I don't care. Life's too short. Bet the under in this game. Then we'll go Chargers plus 6.5 versus the Chiefs. This is probably my favorite game of the week. Not just betting, just to watch because I love Justin Herbert. I think he's a god. I can't wait to order his jersey because the dude's a stud. Both teams are looking to move to 2-1 after this game. The Chargers played the Cowboys tight last week. I think a similar result is going to come for Justin Herbert's team this week against the Kansas City Chiefs. I know this game's at Arrowhead. Oh, I know it's at Kansas City. I don't care. I don't care at all. Chargers plus 6.5. Chargers plus 6.5. Lock it up right now on any sports book you're using. We have a bunch of offers on our website, though. Go check those out, guys. You're going to get a bunch of discounts, get a bunch of promos through bparlay.com. If you're not already using a sports book, you're here for the picks, though, so let's keep going here. Bengals versus Steelers. Steelers minus 4.5. Steelers minus 4.5. I don't know why I'm going to make this bet. I really don't. Here's why. I'm going to give you my reason. You can judge it. Ben Roethlisberger looks horrendous, right? He looks so bad in the pocket. The Steelers offense does not look good. When I look at Ben Roethlisberger, though, the dude's been doing this for 50 years. He's got to come alive at some point. He's got to come alive at some point. Ben Roethlisberger is going to turn it up this week, and they are going to cover against the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow mania, I know it's running wild. I know Joe Burrow looks very good in the pocket. But you know what? If the Pittsburgh Steelers come out and play their game, they're a better football team. And everyone's talking about the Steelers win in week 1 against the Buffalo Bills. Really, the Bills gave them the game there. So I'm not that impressed with the Steelers right now, but they show up this week because of Ben Roethlisberger. Bears versus Browns here. Browns -7.5. Now, this game, I love this game. I love this freaking game because Justin Fields had his first real taste of action. First of all, shout out to you, Matt Nagy. It took an Andy Dalton injury to put Justin Fields in the game. That's ridiculous, Matt Nagy. You're trying to lose your job. But anyways, the Browns offense has been inconsistent. That's one thing. Say what you want. They're also not going to have Odell Beckham and Jarvis Landry. Those two are questionable. They'll probably end up playing, but will they be serviceable? Who knows? When I look at this game, though, I love the Browns at -7.5. Why? Because Baker Mayfield and Nick Chubb run the damn ball with Nick Chubb all day long. Browns will cover in this game. I don't think the Bears are that good. I think it's going to take them some time to really catch on with Justin Fields. He does not look comfortable right now. Is he going to be better than week 1? Yeah, he's going to be better than week 1, or week 2. But in week 3, is he really going to take the strides to beat the Cleveland Browns? Hell no. Browns set -7.5. Then we'll go Baltimore Ravens versus the Detroit Lions. I want to give a shout out to Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, you finally beat Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs last week. That was great to watch. You're going against the Detroit Lions, though, and I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comments. I don't know about you, but I think the Lions are pretty damn good. Not good in the sense of, oh, this team's going to go out and win the Super Bowl, but good in the sense of they can give any football team in this league a game. They can compete with anyone. The first half against the Green Bay Packers, Lambeau Field was having a freaking heart attack over the cheese curds they're eating, and the Detroit Lions almost going in there and making the Green Bay Packers 2-0. That's what you got to look at in this game. The Lions gave the Packers a fight of their life on Monday night. Now, the second half did not go their way, but the Lions don't have the gas in the tank to have the second half go their way. That's what I'm going to say. But when I look at this game, the Ravens, they're riding high right now after beating the Chiefs. They might be coming downhill a little bit. Lions +9.5. I really like this bet. They did not cover +11.5 but on Monday night, but I like them to cover 9.5 against the Baltimore Ravens at home in Detroit. Lock it up. Now, Saints +3 versus New England Patriots. This is a great bet. This is an unbelievable bet. Here's why. Now, I am a Patriots fan, so here's how you know these videos are legit, or at least we're trying to be legit here. I'm a Patriots fan, and I'm picking the Saints at +3. I think the Saints could win this game. Now, crab leg Jameis Winston shit the bed in week 2. Week 1, he looked like a god because he threw 5 touchdowns. He only had 100 and something yards. So don't get me started on Jameis Winston. I don't think Jameis Winston's that good. But when we look at New Orleans at +3, great value in Foxborough. Mac Jones' efficiency has been phenomenal. He's not going to turn the ball over. If you think Mac Jones is going to turn the ball over, you're insane. When we look at this game, this is going to be won by a few points either side of the football, all right? So we got the Saints here. The Saints can score. They are explosive. The Patriots defense is going to give them a battle, though. I think Mac Jones does not light up the scoreboard by any means. I don't think the Patriots light up the scoreboard. They didn't score much against the Jets last week. They only scored 20-something points. The Saints do have a good defense. Saints +3 is a lock. They could win, but I like them to be within 3 points. I would wait to see if you can get this at +3.5 or by a half a point, but I like the Saints at +3. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Cardinals versus Jaguars here. The Cardinals will win this game. I promise you that. That is the bparlay lock of the week. We're starting that right now. Cardinals will win this game. Kyler Murray, I love it. I love it. I love it. I just love it. But here's what I'm going to tell you. Here's what I'm going to tell you. You want to put a bet on the Cardinals, that's fine, on the spread, that's fine. But I like the over in this game. This might be a little crazy. 52 points. Kyler Murray can take this game over by himself realistically. Trevor Lawrence wants to go back to Clemson because he's getting hit so much in Jacksonville. But Trevor Lawrence can put together a couple touchdown drives. That's what I need out of Trevor Lawrence. I need 14 to 21 points out of Trevor Lawrence, and then Kyler Murray takes this game over. That's all we need in this. 52 points over is a lock. Arizona Cardinals versus Jacksonville Jaguars. You want to take the Cardinals on the points? Great. That's fine. Scared money don't make money, though. Over 52. Life's too short to bet the under, except on that game earlier that I bet the under on. Let's see. Well, what? Falcons, Giants. Life's too short to bet the under, except on the Falcons and the Giants. Washington and the Bills. The Washington football team. Are they the football team or are they Washington? When I write about sports, I always call them Washington because you know why? I think football team's a stupid name. Anyways, let's keep going here. Washington, they should not have won on Thursday against the Giants. The Giants said, hey, Washington, here's the game. You guys go win it. I don't give a shit. Washington's ruthless front seven, where has that been? It's not apparent. It's not evident to me. And I need to see it before I really rely on these guys to win games. They got Taylor Heineke back at quarterback. I love Heineke. Believe me, he's Heineke magic. I think he's more magic than Fitz. I think he's more explosive than Fitz. And we're going to see if he is this week against the Buffalo Bills. Now, the Bills imploded in week 1. They came out last week. They beat up Tua Tagovailoa. They got him out of the game early, and they blew the Miami Dolphins off the field. Buffalo has a good team, and Bills 8.5. I like this. Realistically, they should win this game by 10. Now, if Chase Young decides to come alive and say, hey, I'm going to play football this week, maybe Washington gives them a little more fight. But I'm looking at what we saw in the past 2 weeks. I love the Bills at -8.5 in this game. Then we'll go Jets Broncos here. Denver has a massive spread of -10.5. Massive. I mean, this is a pretty big spread, Loki. Pretty big spread. But they're playing against the Jets. They're playing against the freaking Jets. Now, the Broncos made Trevor Lawrence look awful in week 2. Trevor Lawrence is just throwing picks left and right. He hadn't lost a game. I think he'd never lost a game until he got to Jacksonville in his whole football career. Maybe youth football he lost. I don't know. But Trevor Lawrence doesn't want to play professional football. He wants to go back to college. Anyways, that's because he's in Jacksonville. We're not talking about that right now. New York Jets versus the Denver Broncos. I cannot trust the Jets. Zach Wilson looked horrendous against the New England Patriots. He said, hey, you want a pick? You get a pick. You get a pick. You get a pick. It didn't look good. It didn't look good at all. I like the Broncos at -10.5 because you know what? The Jets are just awful. That's my reasoning for it. Jets are awful. Dolphins Raiders here. Now, when I look at this game, everyone's beat up. Everyone is beat up. Miami's beat up. Tua might not play. I don't know. Is Tua good? Who knows? Las Vegas is beat up. Derek Carr's beat up. Derek Carr's going to play, though. He's been doing a lot of special things this year. I will say that. Shout out to Derek Carr. You've been a beast. But anyways, Vegas is really beat up. I think they'll prevail this week. I think they'll be fine at -3.5. But in the coming weeks, I am a little worried about Vegas. But the combination of them being at home, they are a little beat up. But Miami's beat up too. They get the win in this one. This isn't even a question. The Raiders are 2-0. John Gruden's got this team cooking right now. Now, are they going to fall apart? Yeah, that's what the Raiders do. But I'm just saying, right now, they're in good shape. They win this week against the Miami Dolphins. Then we'll go Seahawks and Vikings here. This is a pick'em game, -1.5 each way. Money line's pretty dead even. The Vikings offense struggled against the Cardinals in week 2, and they will not have a break against Seattle. I mean, Seattle's going to be legit. Seattle's going to come in there and put up a fight. Now, the Vikings have kept games close. They've only lost by a few points combined in each game, but the narrow spread makes me like Seattle. You get a good value, -110 at -1.5. Russell Wilson is going to bounce back this week after losing to the Tennessee Titans. I really, really like the Seahawks. Like them in Minnesota. You know what? Joe Burrow can beat the Minnesota Vikings. I'll take Russell Wilson and do it any day of the week. That's my thoughts there. Buccaneers money line versus the Rams. Now, this game is a dead heat. This is a pick'em game. When we look at this, Buccaneers on the money line, you can get them at -1 for -110. You can get them on the money line at -106. We go -106 because that 4-point difference right there makes a huge difference in your payout. I know you don't think it does, but it does. All right, Buccaneers money line. They've looked sensational behind Tom Brady. Absolutely sensational. This will be their biggest challenge of the season so far. The Rams survived against the Colts on Sunday, and I think their luck is going to come to an end in this contest. Tampa Bay, Tom Brady, Tampa Bay, however you want to say it. The Buccaneers win this game. Money line, lock it up there. Now, the odds are probably going to shift. This is a game I recommend locking up early because you know what? When the sports books realize, oh shit, this is actually Tom Brady. This is Tom freaking Brady. That's the first time I said freaking in a while. Mark it in the comments. Let me know how many times I say it. Tom Brady. This is Tom Brady. Sports books are not going to let you be a pick'em game with Tom Brady playing quarterback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers by Sunday. The lines are going to shift. Lock this up now. Then we go Green Bay Packers. Packers at -3.5. Packers at -3.5 versus the 49ers here, or +3.5 versus the 49ers. That's my apologies. +3.5 versus the 49ers. I was thinking how crazy it is that a sports book would make the Packers an underdog against the 49ers. Yes, the 49ers are good. The 49ers are good. Don't get me wrong. One of these two teams could be in the NFC Championship game with these. The Week 2 Packers look like a different football team. They covered -11.5 against the Lions. Now it took them till the second half to do it. But when I look at this game, the 49ers only won by 6 in Philadelphia. I don't think Philadelphia is that good. I'm just going to throw it out there. I don't think Philadelphia is that good. Everyone in Philadelphia was excited about the Phillies, and then the Phillies shit the bed, and now the Eagles are not good. That's what's going on in Philly. It's not good for Philly sports right now. When I look at this game, though, with the Packers and the 49ers barely survived last week. I love the Packers at +3.5. If you can get the Packers to be within a field goal of the 49ers, you take that. It's Aaron freaking Rodgers. I said it again. Mark it in the comments. Eagles, Cowboys, final game of the week, Monday Night Football. This could be the most underwhelming Monday Night Football game I've ever seen in my life. All right, the Philadelphia Eagles are not good. We just said it. We've just established that. The Cowboys are very good this year. I don't know. Let me take very back. The Cowboys are good this year. This is a divisional battle, so expect it to be close. But the fact of the matter is, you can get the Cowboys at -3.5 at Jerry's World. At Jerry's World, that's ridiculous. Lock that up right now. Cowboys on points, -3.5. Whew. Man, that's a freaking marathon doing these picks every week, but I love it because you guys are so great here. So that does it. Whew. Week 3 NFL picks are in the books with Tanner Kern. Remember, you'll always miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That's a direct quote from Wayne Gretzky, the greatest hockey player of all time. How do we become the greatest bettors of all time? We take little tidbits, little tad bits, whatever you want to say it, from the greats. Wayne Gretzky, you'll always miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Scared money, don't make money, and that's why we win money here at bparlay. Remember that. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. Best of luck betting on Week 3 NFL. Remember, daily parlays every day, week NFL picks every single week. Let's lock it up. Let's win some money. Have a great day, and I will talk to you next week for another episode of bparlay NFL Picks.